What's going on, everybody? This is the USS Gear Locker, and I will be unboxing a Kimber firearm today. I have a couple of unboxings that I'll be doing over the next couple of days or whatever like that, and just wanted to go ahead and start doing. I initially started this channel, and I was kind of all over the place. But now I kind of think I found my sweet spot. I started off with with gaming, and then I started off with computers, and then I started off with knives, and so now I'm a little more kind of set into what I'll be doing for the upcoming future, and that's more so you know uh, clothing that that you would wear with if you did wear a firearm, and or any type of knives or anything like that. So it's going to be more so, this channel is going to be more so set around EDC type EDC type it's the EDC type genre. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a Kimber. This is going to be a Kimber custom. It's going to be a Kimber KHX. This is actually going to be a 9mm. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. And now this is not a full 1911. This is I think this is a 3. This is a 3. So this is not the full one, but I do have a full one that I'll be unboxing. And let me just kind of give you just kind of an overview. I am not a even though I was in the military, I am not a weapons aficionado. So I don't know. I'm not gonna know all the terms because I am not a weapons guru. I know a lot of people are very particular about that. Well, you didn't say this, you didn't say this right. Well, you didn't say that right. Well, that's why I'm giving this disclaimer now, because I know that could trigger some people. I don't really know why, but I do know a little bit about firearms. So enough. I do have my concealed carry license. I was in the military, so I do know my way around a gun, but I don't know all the actual terms of everything. So I just want to give you guys a heads up with that. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Now, also let me go ahead and put this out there. I've had some firearms over the years. I've had some HKs, I've had some FNs, and these are all small arms. And I like them. I like the polymer frames and things of that nature. I did like them, and had them, and but I was always in search of something, something better, as far as aesthetics. And I love the cold steel. For some reason, I've always been partial to a nice cold steel gun, and it looks like with the Kimbers, that 1911 style, I've just really kind of was drawn into that, as opposed to having a FN or a HK. I just really just love that aesthetic look. So that's one of the reasons why I went with Kimber, and also just the Kimber quality. And those are the things that really kind of like sparked me to kind of move away from HKs and FNs. Not saying that they are good, not saying that they are great guns. I'm sure they're great, but it's just something about the 1911s that just brings me to this line. And I think I'll probably be ending it with this line. I won't be getting anything else other than, as far as small arms, probably other than Kimber. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this. That way you guys can see what the Kimber KHX 1911 small boy looks like. All right. So first things first, you're going to get the 1911 instruction manual. And that is going to be pretty much standard. You guys can see here what all that entails, all that good stuff. So, and I'll do a quick unboxing with you guys, that way you guys can see what all comes in the box. I know some people get into that, some people don't. And that's why you can fast forward it. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. And then we'll go ahead and see what you get. Let me get my little tripod set up here. Now we're cooking with grease. All right. So this particular model has the Hogue grips, and this particular model actually has the Hogue grips with the laser. So basically, what it is, if you guys don't know, with this model, there's like a little button right here, right there, where my hand is. Right, you push that button, and then that laser pops up. And so basically, when you have the gun and you're holding it, your finger is going to be right up on. This is going to be on the trigger, but then your other finger is going to be right up under that trigger, and it's going to touch. And when you press that trigger, it's going to be pretty much kind of like a reflex. This hand is going to go in, and that way you'll have that laser going. So it's actually a pretty good little addition to this gun. I mean, also you're going to get your you're going to get your night sights there too. So that'll be kind of like I guess redundant. Let's call it redundant. I'm not sure, but basically you're going to get two forms of sights. You're going to get your tritium night sights, and that'll actually be a laser. So I guess if one of them goes, the laser will go before the tritium night sights. So that's actually like a good little enhancement to that to this gun. So anyway, this is going to be the little manual you get with and if it shows how if you need to change the batteries and stuff like that and all that good stuff and how it works. So but anyway, I'm not going to really get into the whole works of it, but let me see here. So you going to get, let me see, you're going to get some more little tritium rods in there. So if that tritium ever dies out, you can put some more little tritium bars in there. You're gonna get your stuff if you're traveling, NRA stuff, and just the standard locks and all that kind of stuff like that. So nothing too crazy in there. Support your boot campaign, and they just show the other accessories you can get, like the Hogue grips and stuff like that. So all right, so now we see how that's going. So let's go ahead and close that up. Let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes. Oh, and before I get to the meat and potatoes, I want to show you the holster that I got for this. So let's see here. So the holster that I got for this, I got the Gunfighters Inc. Solace Solace in the waistband holster, and I actually love this holster, and it has the topo type designs on it. This holster, it's really, really, really nice. It's really well designed. It has the leather. So eventually over time, this leather will conform, to however your body type is. Very soft leather, has a little retention paddle down there. So, once you get that firearm in there, it locks in, it gets that good retention. So you don't have it. And I'll put the Kimber in here. That way you guys can see it. But it's a beautiful, to me, it's a beautiful holster. So guys, if you are interested in this holster, it is Gunfighters Inc. and they make an awesome holster, guys. So check them out. By no way am I getting sponsored by Kimber or these guys. I just like the stuff. So, all right. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes for what you all are here for. All right, guys. All right. So here we go with the firearm. Again, this is the KXH Kimber 1911. And guys, I got to tell you guys, I absolutely love this firearm. I mean, first of all, guys, I mean, just the aesthetics of it, the cold steel, the little grooves, the cut in grooves, that they got, I mean, it just feels just so good in the hand. I mean, and it's beautiful. I mean, the whole grips, I mean, they are super, super grippy. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's it's an all around beautiful gun. Um, and this will, this will be my, my everyday carry. I mean, this will be my EDC. A lot of people say that they don't really care for 1911s, but I love them. I say, oh, they're too heavy, and you got to do a lot of stuff with the, with the hammer and all that kind of stuff like that. Well, I mean, that's I look at it like this: any gun that's worth this weight in salt, you're gonna have to, to do things to any. I mean, especially if you're dealing with a semi-automatic. I mean, you're gonna have to do some type of either rack and a slide or safeties and stuff like that. I mean, there are things that you're gonna have to do with any gun. But and some people love 1911. Some people say that, oh well, it's not safe because you always have the hammer down, and then some people say that it's ultra safe because you got the hammer down and then you got the hammer down and then you got the safety up. So guys, it's just a person's personal preference. I love this particular one because it is like this is the KXA Ultra. I mean, it is. This is my hand, guys. I don't have the biggest hands, ladies. But I mean, it just fits in my hand perfectly. I mean, look at that. It just fits in my hand absolutely perfect. I mean, that's a perfect EDC gun right there, guys. I mean, it's to me, guys, this is to me, out of me having some FNs and some polymer guns, I mean, you cannot beat having that cold steel. I mean, you cannot beat having that cold steel. It's just, I don't know. I like it. Now, I won't be. Maybe I'll do some firing tests with this gun. It just depends on how. It depends on how. Wow, look at them night sights. That is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful sights on there. Beautiful. You got your tritium there, and you got your tritium there. Let's just see. Let's just check something out here. There you go. You got your laser right there. See the laser? It comes right there, guys. So you got your laser there. I mean, you're ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just that added little bonus for that laser. You didn't even need that, but that's just awesome to have. You know what I'm saying? You got these look at that. You got those cut-ins right there on the slide. I mean, look at those cut-ins on the slide right there. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. I mean, that is beautiful. I mean, and you get, all of that. Now, I did get this from Gun Prime, and these guns aren't cheap. That's another thing. Oh, I'm not paying all that. I get it. But if you can get it, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed. I mean, the gun is beautiful. I mean, is it a little weighty? As opposed to a polymer, it's a little bit weighty, but nothing. I mean, nothing crazy, at all. So see if I can get that out, and then we can go and put it in a holster. There we go. Slide is, slide is pretty. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do this with being behind the camera, but the slide is pretty, not that heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's nice slide, nice wrap. Very smooth, very move slide. But it's a beautiful all around gun. Beautiful for for my EDC. But guys, I don't really see too many of these videos with this gun. I mean, look at that. Look at those scales. Come on, focus here. I mean, look at those scales. Look like freaking alligator scales. I mean, the scales on that is just beautiful. Those whole grips are just beautiful. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Those whole grips are beautiful. It's just a beautiful all-around gun. I mean, I really don't even need to do any talking, because and of course this is a 9mm. It's just a beautiful all-around gun. I just want you, and I just really just want you just to see the gun. I mean, just to work on it, the craftsmanship on it. I mean, it's a beautiful gun, guys. So let me go ahead and get the holster, and then we'll go and get you guys up out of here. All right, guys. So this is the holster. Let's go ahead and put her in. Let's go ahead and put her up in here. And she locks in like that. Beautiful. Just a beautiful weapon. Beautiful EDC. You can't wait to start carrying it. I mean, it's just an all around good gun. And I've heard people say, "Oh, well, Kimber, they've had quality control issues in the past." I get it. But you know what though? You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes, and you know what? You become a better person. You become a better company. And yeah, you learn from your mistakes, and when you do learn from your mistakes, sometimes it could be better, because you learn from it. And you know what? Every company on this earth has had growing pains. There's that growing pain. So you can't just sit here and say, well, Kimber, every gun company has had growing pains. Every company. There's no perfect gun company. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if there was a perfect gun company ever, leave it in the comments. But other than that, guys, just wanted to give you a heads up on the Kimber KHX ULTRA. Guys, this is my new baby. This is my new EDC. Guys, if you got, if you make some suggestions for me, guys, what would you think would be a better EDC for me other than a Kimber? But guys, I'm loving this. This gun is absolutely gorgeous, and can't wait to shoot it, guys. All right, guys, thanks for your time. You guys have a good one. Take care.